Seen another one pop up on the old Facebook marketplace. Yeah, had to have her. 1964 Chevrolet Biscayne. It hasn't run in a long time. 31 years to be exact. We're gonna see if we can get the girl fired up, get her going down the road one more time. And it ain't gonna be so easy throwing a battery on her. I'll bring you over and show you what we got. Welcome to Pit Stop Garage. So before I bring you over and we have a walk around here. Oh, she's sitting kind of high on the front. The reason for that, I'll show you. Before we walk around here, I'm going to tell you what I was told about the car and what I know about the car. So this one was actually for sale, not on sale, for sale a couple years ago, maybe a year or two ago. I seen her on Facebook and just wasn't ready to start where I'm at here at the time. And he, in my opinion, was asking a lot of money for what the car was. Didn't snag it up. The guy I bought it off of went and looked at her last spring, actually. She was on there a long time. And the old timer, as far as he knew, he parked the car 31 years ago, and it was a running car. When the guy that I bought off went and looked, and it wasn't running. As a matter of fact, the engine is seized. So that's going to be fun. So anyway, he worked out a deal with the guy, and he brought the car home. And unfortunately, about a week after he brought the car home, the original owner passed away. So that's too bad. But he worked on the summer a bit off and on. He's working. And he did a bit of stuff with her. He did try to free up the engine. But he just don't have time to do it. Didn't really have the space. And he didn't want to see the car sit too long. Didn't want to see her right away. So he wasn't going to have time to finish her. So he decided to pass her on to someone who can do her. So I reached out to him. Made a deal. We worked out a deal here. Brought her home. Now, he actually gave me another 350 engine that would fit in this car if we can't get the original engine running. But as the car sits here now, she is original. I believe it's original paint, original engine, everything is original on the car. And I like to keep it that way if possible. So, we are going to try to free up the engine in here. So, let me bring you over now and we'll take a walk around, show you what we got here. And it ain't too bad. So, come over and have a look. So we'll start here on the front end. Grill, all in good shape. Everything looks original. Really like it. You do have these little surface rust bubbles starting to come out here, here, spots like that. But nothing too serious. Not bad for 61 years old. This car actually sat longer than it was running, believe it or not. So, that's pretty cool. Half the time this car was made, it was sitting. So, and there are a couple little things there. We might try to do something with this paint for now. I think it'll be buffed. This will come back pretty cool. It'd be pretty cool to keep it original if that is indeed the original paint job. It'll be pretty cool to keep it. There's a real Chevrolet emblem right here. Got the dual headlights, a lot like the 62 we got. 62 grill actually slopes back like this a little bit on the bottom. These here are more flat on 64. Single lights down the bumper. We got a Florida 1964 license plate on the front. That's pretty cool. Walk around the side here. A little scratch in her ear or something, but that's okay, you know. She was used. No dings. Scuff marks there. No, definitely not perfect, but pretty cool. Got a Chevy hubcap here. 215 75R 14 tire. Do we have a date on these tires? See how old they are. I did tell her home on this tire on a dolly. There is a date code somewhere. Might have to look it up. 13491. Is that 91, I wonder? Might look it up, see how old these tires are. But they're old. They are old. 14-inch tires, pretty cool. Got the plain trim on her. The Impalas had a different design on the side of them. More trim, more chrome. Biscayne, again, they were plain base model cars. A lot of people don't like them so much. I love them. I think it's really cool. when we get inside, I'll show you how base this car really is. Got a little bit of rust coming through right here. That is unfortunate right there. That's nothing we can't fix. But the rockers are solid. That is really good. Got a scratch back there. I believe that's when the guy who purchased her hauled her up on a trailer. Scrubbed her there. That's okay. Surface rust here. Nothing too much to worry about. Again, a little bubble starting right here. There's a surface rust trim coming off. I think this was added on. This is actually, I do know what this is. I believe this is a loom off a wire. Just put on the door. Probably something the old timer did. Little scuff mark here on the paint. I just think that's cool. Just the way the paint is. I'm not seeing no evidence that this car was ever painted. I'm pretty sure this is original. Pretty sure. Here on the roof. Bit of dirt that's under there. We got these little rust spots coming through. Even if we can get away with just doing the top and buffing up the paint, just leaving her as she is the best we can on the bottom, I would be really happy with that as well. We do have a spot right here. Don't know how serious that is. There's another one up here. This could be the worst spot in her. Right here. Not going to touch it too much right yet. But it's around the windshield. Could be a little iffy there. Anywho, door works pretty good. We'll look inside afterwards. This door will not open. For some reason. Another little spot here. A little bit of cracking here. I don't know if that was something there was fixed at one point, maybe. Not sure. Then we got the trim down here. Different hubcap off a 70 Chevy pickup hubcap here. That we're gonna lose that for sure. A different tire back here, same size. Dual ply, old tires. 2-ply fiberglass. Wow. Pretty cool. Exhaust here. Little bit frosted out here. Little hole in right here. That we're missing. I like the custom gas tank strap. Wire. I like it. Yep. Definitely something I could have done at some point. You got a little spot in the trunk there, not too serious. Show you a spot on the other side. She was patch. I never looked at this side up under. I see no patch. It's back there on the other side. I'll show you if we get over there. She do have one spot. She was patched in the trunk. Biscayne! Right here. Yeah, we got these all over the car. Little rough spots like this. You know, but down the road, probably will be a paint job involved. It's not going to happen right yet. That's for sure. That girl over there is yelling at me to paint me. Finish me. I've been waiting. I do have to get back at the Ford, actually. But I keep bringing home stuff like this, and I want to get this running. There's a real reason I do want to get it running. I'll show you. Something I've been looking for. We got the dual tail lights in the rear. The Impalas. Not sure about the Bel Airs. I believe the Bel Airs too had 3. Like the 62. Base models had 2. Got a ding right here. She was struck at some point. That's okay. That's only minor. I have a little bit of rust spot right there. Again, minimal chrome trim. The Impalas had the chrome right in here. These here were just plain. We get these weird holes in the bumper. I don't know if they rusted out over the years. He had them covered up with a piece of tape, but standing on the other side, I believe. Not sure what caused that, but oh well. This side here, we're seeing much of the same. I got a bit of bubbling here. Overall, well, she's been pot riveted on there before. Again, that's okay. Here's the spot right here. So if you can see it, she was patched here inside the trunk. Not overly concerning about that either. Still got the gas tank strap on this side. You can see it does look really rusty up under, but it's all surface. It is all solid. It's great. Got a scratch down the side over here. Get more of these rust balls, more of the same. Ford hubcap on this side. Keep us guessing, keep us fresh, you know. Well, another old tire. Hey, put these on all the doors around here. This door opens up. Here. Back seat's in pretty good shape. You can see there's engine parts in here. But I told you it's going to be more than just throwing a battery on it. Yeah. He actually told me he refreshed up these door panels. That's the other front one there he never put back on yet. He had them took off and he freshened them up, put some new carpet on the bottom. They're not in too bad a shape. A little bit of fading here, but that's not a big deal. Leave all the the window handles are all aboard. Go back on. I got more of this, you know, same similar little rough spots over the years, just sitting, you know. And again, oh, I skipped over this spot right here. She has another spot on the roof there. But, you know, again, we'll cross that bridge later on down the road. Main thing now is see if the girl's going to run. Here we go. Really good shape. Again, this is just off. Needs to be put back on. The wooded sills. Oh, excellent. I got a hornet buzzing around. Would you go? Okay. Sort of skipping over that part, but I'll show you here in this door again too. Door sills, you're all like this. All solid. There. Really good shape. Oh, we got evidence. We may did have a paint job as on point. On the window. Huh. May not be original paint after all. That's okay. You know? Definitely sprayed. We got evidence around here. This side was sprayed here for sure. And the roof much the same. We got another spot there. The car is just, you know, who was painted. We got some stickers. Newfoundland Labrador, Provincial Parks, 1984, 1986, 81, 78. I used to say 68, I believe, and 66. Look at that. So this car, I'm going to say, is a Newfoundland car. And finding a Newfoundland car this old in this good a shape usually don't happen. So this is pretty cool. This car is originally a Newfoundland car. Sold Newfoundland, probably Newfoundland its whole life. That's really cool. Really cool. Again, more the same on the hood here. Just a couple bubbles. Just look, I just rubbed this in my hand. Look, you can tell there. We're gonna come back just right quick. We may try something like that. Keyword original. Another Chevy hubcap on this side. Tires are all up. Tires were up when I went and got the car, and they're all stand up. That's pretty cool. A little white scuff there. It's okay. Probably at the bar, you know. So, if anyone's from around here, you probably went to the Dunroven a few times. People know where I'm talking about. Pretty cool car. I'm going to open up the trunk here now. I'll show you what kind of goodies we got in there. Hey, there we go. See if we can get this key to work here. Oh, well, you want to... Yeah, okay, here we go. Oh, yeah. We got some goodies. For sure. Come on over. I'll show you. So, I told you he gave me another engine with this car. He gave me a 350. He got a lot of the parts he was starting to clean up. That's the quadratic carburetor for the 350. Fan, alternator over there, starter, all here for the 350. We got some brand new old brake pads. They're new. They've been here a long time, I think. Ooh, we got some jacks. That's pretty cool. License plate. Oh yeah, what we got here? More brake parts. Park brake kit, maybe? Yeah, that's cool. Yep. More park brake parts. Biscayne. Universal brake cable. Cool. Yep. Air cleaner for the 350. I believe. Huh. Yep. Fully. We do have it. Oh, yeah, we have a little bit of hole in the truck there. Here, I'll back that up right quick. That's okay. Got a bracket. Brand new mirror to go on there. More parts in there from the engine. That's the head gasket for the 6. And I just told you this car has straight 6. Here's the valve cover. Some more miscellaneous parts in there as well. Ooh. Fuel pump. I believe this is for all for the 350 as well. 350. Gasket for the 350. Reader for the 350. Home. Whoa. That'll get us home. Right there. Cool. Yeah, so just basically miscellaneous parts here in the trunk. Some we're going to need. We get that engine running. That's for the other one. I actually got put up in the garage right now. I do have to put away. That's the head gasket and the valve cover for the straight 6s in the car. So let's move on up. Move to the inside. Ooh, we got stickers on the plate. 89. June 89. Probably the last time this car was licensed. Or do we have one on the back here? June 89. There's a newer one there, actually. 05. Maybe this car was running an 05, actually. Maybe she wouldn't park so long as we're thinking, but. Or maybe a license never got her out. I don't know. Just going by what I was told. We can say it's at least 20 years she was parked. Based on that sticker. So let's move up to the front. To the interior. Alright. I went ahead and opened the windows because it was hot in there. Whew, I tell you. Yeah. Okay. Not bad. I'll bring you over and we'll size it up. It actually ain't too bad. Ain't too bad inside. Gonna need a cleaning, but other than that, ain't too bad. Good look at the interior. You can see she's a bit dirty. Obviously, we got a few tears in the old seat there. But it ain't too bad. The dash is in really good shape. But you can see here now, showing 83,843 miles. Probably 183. Don't know, actually. Newfoundland, it may be 83. There's somewhere on the pedal, not a big lot. Could be 83,000, because back in the day, we had a lot of gravel roads around here. You didn't put a lot of miles on the car back then, so could be 83,000 miles. Dash is in good shape. Door armrest, see that panel is off there. This one was ripped open. You know. Let's go over here with a bag. Enterprise. Cool. Remainder of part of the door seal. These belong with window cranks. Gotta go back on. He did give us a radio. Don't know if we'll put that in or not. Don't know if it works. AM radio. That would have been right here. You ordered it. What do we have? I don't know if we got spots that may need to find in our property there. But this car, as I said, is a base model car. No radio. Don't even have the clock. Spot for a clock. That's all she got. We just got the speedometer, fuel hand, and the dummy lights. Hot, cold, oil, and gin. Oh, got our air defrost. Tip is all down here. Oh, I actually unclipped this one. Pulling her home. So I had to strap the steering wheel, told her backwards. He does just click back in. This should be our lights here and our wipers. Off on start, and we got the vintage. Oh, yeah, it works. Here's one cool thing I like about this car. She is manual 3 on the tree. You shift her manually on the steering column. Want one, want to drive one, and now we have one. So we had to get it running. So I am driving this 3 on the tree. Pretty cool. But look in the back, we got some more parts back there. You see push rods and rockers. You kind of know what we're in for. Here's that other remaining door panel. More push rods and rockers. Head bolts there. Here's the original air cleaner. More bucket of parts over there. So you can kind of figure what the engine is going to look like under the hood. So let's not waste no more time. Let's get out and have a look at it. Let's take a look under the hood. Ooh, you don't want to stay? No, you don't. Okay, let me go find something. Looks like that one over there is. Maybe the springs are just weak over the years, you know. Let me see if I can go find something to prop this up with. Hey, I'm back. Here in Newfoundland, a lot of apple trees. I usually can't pass by, but I'm grabbing one. There we go. Yep. Straight six. Missing head. Valve cover. Yeah. It's gonna be fun. Bring in. So here you can see the straight six. 230, I believe it was. And the guy who bought her stripped her down, trying to free her up. Said he spent a little bit of time at it, but not a big lot. So, most of them don't look too bad, but there is this one got a nice bit of stuff down around it. This one got a lot. Oh, there's actually some water getting down there. So, I think where I'm going to start, I got to roll this out, tow it up to the garage. So, I'm actually thinking, it might not be the best idea, but I'm going to spray down these rings, pistons, roll the car out here, and it's manual. So I'm really thinking about hopping the clutch, see if we can break them pistons free while we're towing her up. That would be cool. Long-term plan with this, if we can get this engine freed up, I'm going to show you that you can put it back together using the old parts. And we're going to put her back together and get her running. But later on down the road, the plan is to do a rebuild on this engine. New rings, gaskets, seals, all that stuff. That is the plan, but for now, I want to get her running. So that's what we're going to do. Probably going to have to rebuild that car. I believe I've seen another car in the back seat actually. So he numbered everything as he was taking it apart. Know how to order the valves or the rockers, push rods, all that are in when we do put her back together. Even the head bolts, you got them put the same way, so we can bolt them back the same way. We'll put some sealant on the head gasket, of course. We'll clean her all up. So let me go get some stuff. We're going to spray up these pistons, see if there is any chance they're going to free up when we pull this car out. Let's just see. Man, it's another beautiful day. What a beautiful summer we've been having, but it's been way too hot. Hasn't been good for the fire. We actually had another fire up at the mill a couple of days ago. It wasn't good. Thankfully, all the hard work, first responders, they jumped on it immediately. They've been up there ever since the past few days, and they got it under control. It went to the woods, but they got it back. It's just limited to the bark pile. Now the bark pile cut on at the lumber mill. So anyway, I'm just gonna give everything a wipe out. I'm not expecting this to work, but I'm just going to give it a shot. Why not? You know, why not? Again, eventually down the road, we'll rebuild on this engine. Worst case, Ontario, we're going to put a 350 in it, but I like to keep it original if at all possible. Pretty sure. Oh, I need a screwdriver to get that off. We'll look at that later. I'm pretty sure this old girl still got points. Never been upgraded. Pretty sure she is all original. Which for me is really cool. We still got the single pot brakes as well. Some people call them a single pot of death. You lose one brake line, you lose them all. So I'm just gonna land base on this. It's some WD. Put that scope down around. Take off my glasses so I can see better. You might never do nothing, but you never know. You don't know if you don't try. If we can get her to break free, she might come back around. This one here and the back one looks the worst. So you never know. There's a bit of lubrication in there too if you do break free. Everyone don't know yet, we're planning on heading to the Port Blanford Apple Fest end of September 28th. There's a car show, 11 to 5. Now I'm planning on being there with everything that I can take, maybe even this girl, hopefully. We can get her running by then. But we'll be there with the 62 Impala, the 64 New Yorker, the 87 Chev, 85 Cadillac, pending she has done in her movie debut. She has actually gone in to be the star car in the movie. So that's pretty cool. I think we might need a manifold. Don't think that's supposed to be like that. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I plan on being there with at least 4 vehicles. Maybe a surprise too if I can get it to work out. So come out and see us while we're there. We'll have some fun. There's a few things to give away. Be pretty cool. Alright, got her sprayed down pretty good. Don't know if that's going to work. I don't know if it's going to do anything. Probably not, but I'll give it a shot. So, alright. So, my actual plan. Let's take this out. We'll close the hood here now. Sure. Got to get her up the driveway to the garage, so I'm going to roll her down that way. As I'm doing so, I'm going to hop the clutch, see if it'll break free. Then we'll tow her up there, probably with the square body. Haul her up closer to the garage. So, anyway, see if she'll roll. See if it'll break free. See what happens. The other thing, if she do break free, I'm not going to have any brakes. The only thing I got to stop her, so that could be fun. Okay. We don't want you in reverse. Let's try 2. Okay, we're rolling. We're rolling. We're rolling. Didn't do it. Oh. 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 I was hoping it was going to free her up. That's okay. We'll mix up a mixture of some stuff. Throw it down in there. Let her soak. Oh yeah. Locked her up solid. Ooh, cat for the WD. Might want that one. Probably not. Okay. strap. There, we go, get to here now. Sure. Now, you gonna go straight? No, definitely not. Then goes neutral. Z's are up. See what happens. My guess is turn right away. Oh, how long is the strap? Here we go. Okay. 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 We're actually going okay. Come on. Oh, now we're turning that way. Huh? Going on a little bit. Okay. Put you in gear. I don't know if you can hear me now. No, it might be too far away. But we'll put her in gear. Roll back. Like an idea. So, I'm going to try that one more time. Let her roll down. Pop the clutch coil on. Just to see if I can get that engine free up. Maybe the WD-40 worked a bit. It probably won't do nothing. But I'm going to try it one more time. Maybe 2 more times. Maybe a couple. I don't know. I'm going to try it again. Yeah, the worst thing about this is the engine does break free. I got a straight shot to the salt water. That'll be fun. So, let's not get too carried away with speed. So, second time didn't work. Get my hood prop in. So I'm actually going to take this chunk of wood, just put it on top of the pistons, and I'm going to give it a shock. Ooh. See, you never know. Might be enough to pop them. Ooh, I don't know if that's going to do anything or not. Ooh. The only way to turn the engine is to get in to the starter and the flywheel. So let me holler up again. See if that made a difference. Well, she's really stuck. Wasn't that easy? So throw her up this time. Throw her up as close to the garage as I can get with her. I'll block her up there. Make sure she's good and secure. She's not going to roll away. We have to fill her up and let her soak. Might try to get around the ramp so I can get up under and turn the engine flywheel. So let's see. Anyway, let me get her towed up. So I got her towed up. Got her up on a ramp. I had an extension somewhere. Where's that gone, I wonder? Okay, a whole lot of sockets. Where did I tell that to? Oh, the sockets are here. I didn't have an extension. I'm gonna crawl up under, get the starter off, see if we can get a bar in there. See if we can convince that engine to pop free, you know what I mean? A little too far away for the air hose. The reason I'm gonna need an extension for that one. Alright, on the knees. Got the starter off the old girl. Everything's coming really easy, actually. I don't know if you can't see here, but I'm just gonna try the pry bar here. See if there's any way I can get a bite on the tooth of this. See if there's any chance that she's gonna turn without breaking a tooth. Well, what a day we had. I threw everything I had at this. Vinegar, acetone, transmission fluid, 2-stroke oil, WD-40, oil, seafoam, heat, and finally, with some brute force, we got the engine freed up. 31 years, and she's finally freed up and spinning. And thank God. So, after all that, it's finally time to throw it back together. And for now, we're going to throw it back together with all used parts. Everything that came out of it, even the original head gasket. For now, see if we can hear this thing run. Later on down the road, we may revisit this car and do a full rebuild on the engine. Ooh, steaming up here this morning. For now, we're just going to throw it back together and see if we can make some noise. So, first place I'm going to start is put the starter back on. I removed the starter, got up under with the old muscles there, yanked on the flywheel, slipped off, whacked myself in the eye. Bit of a black eye here going on this morning on my eyelid, but that's okay. So, I want to get a jacker up rather than trying to put her on ramps, and get up on her with the flywheel back on, flywheel cover, and starter. And we can start reassembling, thank God. So, let's get at it. Yep, okay. Up we go. Oh. Let's reposition that. Let's go over here. There we go. Safety. Sure. Okay. All right. Let's slide up and under. Well, I don't know whether you're going to hear me in the rest of this video because I went and dropped my bike transmitter or actually the receiver, and I broke it. So that's great. So anyway, we got the starter on. Next thing we're going to do now, we're going to clean up the top of the block here. Get ready to lodge the head gasket back on, and then the head. Let's see how it goes. So I'll bring you along, you can watch what I'm at. We're getting close. I've just been picking away here, get everything put back together, got the manifold, the intake put back on, top pan is put on, coils put back in place. I think we're getting pretty close. Just threw the battery on her. Just gave her a quick check. Look at this. We're cranking. The only thing I'm not seeing, I'll bring it over and show you. The only thing I'm not seeing is any fire on the points. So, I'll get some sandpaper, just rub between them there, try to clean them up a bit. See if we can get a bit of spark. And then I think that's it. We'll fold up the bowl on the carburetor. See if we can make some noise. You can see right here, got the cap off her. Pointer right here, we're not getting no spark. I got the key on. So I might bring my meter too and make sure we're getting power to the coil. I do have another one. Let me switch it out. Got some new ones in there. So let me go get some sandpaper and clean these up a bit. A lot bigger than what I need. Here. There we go. Ooh, turn off the key. Do not want to get a shock. Do not want a shock here today. So, I'm gonna take my sandpaper, come right down here between the points. Give it a little. Oh. Now I'm gonna turn on the key and I'm gonna check see if we got power to the coil. Key's on. My meter here. Set on the voltages. Now to the coil. Give her a crank. See how she likes that. See if we can see any fire. I'll bring you guys down closer too so you can get a better look. See if we can see any spark. There we go. Now we got lots of spark. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead. Got a can of gas. I'm going to hook up to the fuel pump. So I don't think we're going to get anything from that tank. For now, And we'll get a bit in the can, and we'll fill up the carburetor, and we'll put the plugs in there and give her a shot. So I got my temporary fuel on here, just ran into a can. I'll hook it up to a fuel pump just to see if that's going to work for us. Fuel pump there. Get your full fuel. That would be great. Later on, we may try the original tank. Not going to do that right now. Let's get some fresh fuel going to the girl. Now we're going to put the plugs in. Found another wrench. Got to find 2 sockets and a wrench. Turn around the fender to the car. Deadly. We will get a plug wrench. I'll be back. Alright. I'm back. Let's get the plugs in her, get the cap on her, get the wires on her. Let's see what she's going to do. There we go. I think we're ready. See if she's going to make any noise at all. Seeing some vacuum lines. Actually, I got one that I can put on her. Oh. Okay. Let me get some gas. Okay, I got this one. See how big a mess I can make. Try to fill up the bowl, but it's gonna be tricky. Gonna be tricky. Okay, I got a lot on down in there. I mean a lot. So let's try that much down in there. See what happens. Turn the key on. Sure we're in. There we go. Key is on. We're alive. We are alive. Shut that one down there just in case. Get that. Yeah, like that. Now, let's crank her and see what she does. So I'll pump there. Ah, we did have a hopper. Ooh, that's a lot. That was a lot. Or is she cranking fast enough? Don't sound like she's cranking that fast. We may have old plugs too. Okay. Okay. I just took all the plugs out again. Cleaned them up again. All the old oils and out of the piston. They get a lot of plugs out. Got the 62 impellers on her. Got the charger. I'm gonna go ahead and give her a try again. Key is on. See what happens. Shoot. We got something putting on. Oh. There's enough now. Okay, we're on to the next step. I got her to fire a little bit, feeding her fuel down through the carb, but I'm not seeing any fuel squirting even when I fill up the bowl. So I got a feeling everything is gummed up and stuck in here. So next step, let's go in the garage and tear into it. So it's gonna take my time here because I do not have a kit. Just gonna try these other parts. Half my wrenches are hurting the driveway. I'll hook back up again. I haven't got the choke hooked up yet, but we're just going to try her and go ahead, fill up the bowl. Press again. Turn the key, see what happens. Try it again, power on her first. Just to see. Well, it's another day. We're actually back at the Biscayne again. Actually, another week. A couple days later, weekend's gone by. Picked at her for 15 to 20 minutes the other day. Uncle came up there, showed me a few tips. Don't know everything, you know, I'm still learning as I go here, but we actually got the girl far up. Turns out I had the valves just a little too tight, and she wouldn't build enough compression, which is kind of what I figured. I was going to tackle that here now this morning when we came back, but we ended up doing it off camera, and she fired. So, smoked a little bit, but it wasn't too bad. So let's, haven't got a choke hook back up here. Let's hook up the battery and see what she's going to do this morning. See if we can get her to fire up again. Oh, got to get some fuel. Had to take the can of fuel I got, so let me get another can. Get some fuel to hook up to her again, and we'll give her a try. Got a bow tank here that was down to the cabin, and I honestly have no idea how old the gas is in it, but it smells like gas. It's full. So let's just hook this up to her. Stick a line down in it. I have to try to turn this one around. Let's see if that way it's going to be stuck back up out of the gas. There we go. Ow! Valve cover is just lies in there. I do have to adjust them again. We just done it quick. So, give her a little shot of prime here. Down in her. Hook the battery up. Hook the battery up here. Turn the key on. Make sure we got some juice. We're in neutral. Okay. See what the girl's gonna do this morning. A little bit of choke. Look at that. And she's idling. That's pretty amazing. Only a couple days ago, this engine was stuck. We do have a valve knocking, valve tick. And this engine started up just like that the other day when we adjusted the valve. She smoked a lot because we had oil through down into the pistons, if you remember, trying to lube them up. But just look at this today, I'll show you here. Just look at this. No smoke. Unbelievable. Again, this engine was stuck. Figure for sure the pistons, the rings, everything we're going to have to come around, but it's not smoking. And it's idling. I got antifreeze put in her, actually water. I do have to put antifreeze in her. Let's see what was going to happen. See if the head gasket was sealed up. See if it was going to leak down. Not a drop leaked out. Nothing in the oil. Well, I never checked the oil, but there's nothing on out of her. So right where I put her on the water. Pretty amazing. Pretty freaking amazing, if you ask me. This thing runs so good as it is. The throttle does stick. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. You didn't like that. I don't know what to say. She's going to be a runner. We do have, again, like I said, adjust the valve. According to the light, I never put a meter on her. Let me go get my meter and we'll check to see if she's charging. Alright, got my meter. Around volt. 13.4. 13.5. The go over this river. Oh yeah, 14. 14.5. I think it's charging. Amazing. So all we got is lights. This one we don't have a gauge. We got our cold temperature light is on right now. Fuel hand is showing just above empty. I don't know if that's right or not. Again, we're hooked up to a boat tank, so generator light is off, all pressure light is off. We definitely got all pressure. You can see the pan actually circulating oil, so that's great. No thermostat, water is circulating. That bit of smoke is from oil that's on top of the engine there. We'll shut her down in a minute. I'm going to adjust the valves. Then I'm going to put the top pan on and try to seal over a bit. I got some stuff to put on there, so we'll let that set for a little while. Then I'm going to hook up a fuel pump, I think, to the fuel onto the tank. I got an electric fuel pump there and see if we can pull anything through. See what is in that tank. See if we can go up to our tank and hook up to the tank. There's no that boat tank here now, so. Try to get a bit of smoke. I'm going to go ahead and shut her off. I'm going to go ahead and shut her off now. I'm going to go ahead and get my feeler gauges and try to adjust them valves, see if I can get a bit closer. There's only one there now clicking, I believe. We'll check them out and see what we got. It's pretty cool. Inline 6 running. Was stock for 31 years. Hasn't ran for 31 years, and here she is idling away. Pretty amazing, pretty crazy. Okay, got a feeler gauge. I also got a new mic today. First time trying it. I broke the other one the other day in the video, of course. So. All right. Alright, intake and exhaust. Intake 0.6. I got two sets of feeler gauges. One is apart, not in the right order. So I just had where to lodge it. Here's the one. See, they brought up two of them almost right here. So I need 0.18. I need that one. And I need 0.6. Which I think is that one there. Oh, I buckled you. Oops. I'm going 0.06 on the intake, which is this one. That one's pretty close, actually. This is the exhaust. See where you are. You're a bit tight. You are a bit tight. Now, I do know a lot of people says the best way to do this is with the engine running. But I am I don't really like to mess. We tried to do that. We had oil going everywhere. So I'm just going to do it with the feelers. All right, I'm going to throw the cover's lodging back on, so we don't have a mess of oil there. But well, see how she sounds now when we start her up. See if any of the clanging is gone. Or see if she's worse. Probably going to be worse. And if she sounds good, I'm going to clean up this cover, put some new gasket stuff on, and see on and let that set up while we're checking out a few other things. All right. Turn on the key. Key is on. Get my starter. It does sound better. Some of the lifters also stuck. Some of the ports are also not getting all the oil she should. That should clear up as she ran more. So that little click we got there now ain't that bad at all, actually. So. That ain't that bad at all. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and clean off that oil pan there now, the top valve cover. Put some gasket stuff on it so we don't have oil going everywhere like we do. And then we'll move on to checking out the fuel tank situation, see if we're actually gonna be able to use that the way it is. And then probably brakes. Yeah. Okay. So I got this right here, Permadex, the right stuff. 90-minute black gasket maker. Seals in 90 minutes. Secure adhesion. Yep. Ideal for stamped metal parts. Cool. Let's see. Directions. Clean and dry parts. Yep. Attach nozzle and cut tip at 45-degree angle. Sure. Apply continuous speed. Service. Sure. Begin assembling parts within 5 minutes. Finger tighten bolts. Attach and squeeze our brake lines. Lift driver 60 minutes. Then tighten the torque. Allow another 30 minutes to fully cure. Sounds good. Perfect. So let's do it. Okay, I'm just gonna go down here to the stock line with this fuel pump. Clipping on right there. Probably scripts I'm leaning on. Yeah, it is. Hold these up a bit more. There we go. Clip on there. I got this hole on here. I guess that's a long hole, so I don't want to cut it unless I got to. Right here. Now, these couple little clips here. One onto the positive. Right there. Right there. That should do. The positive of the battery. And we'll just go over the negative here. This is going to be my on-off switch. So, alright, he's pumping. See if he's gonna pull any fuel out of that tank. See what we're gonna get. I don't know if there's anything in there. I have no idea. It's made a little bit different sound. Don't see nothing yet. I don't even know if there's anything in the tank. Next step might be to go check that. And the next question is, there's nothing in the tank. Ooh, a socket. Cool. Thought I had lost. Next question is, if there's nothing in the tank, is there any holes in the tank? So let's go back right quick and see what's going on with the tank. All right. Come off. Here you are. I don't know. It doesn't look too bad, I guess. Car seems lower in this back corner. It might be the mount there actually, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let's finish off down in the tank. Let me get some. I'll be back. Alright. See if we can get down into the tank. There it is. Nothing. Bone dry. That could be good for us or it could be bad. Good, I mean there's no old gas in there plugging up the line. But bad in the sense of 31 years. How much condensation that got in there and actually probably made pinholes in the tank, or where did the gas go? So the tank probably leaked. So let's put gas in and see. Okay? Sure. I don't have much in this can, but enough to get us started. I'll take some out of the can that I got there. Cars hook up to. Also put in there. I'll have a quick look for any obvious leaks. I ain't seen nothing yet. I don't know if that's going to be enough to draw through the line, but I'll get the other one out with some of that in there as well. Gotta make a trip up and get some petrol. This one's mixed, I believe. That won't hurt her. Oh, The guy who had her too, had her parked for years, could have siphoned the gas out of her. Maybe the residual evaporated. 31 years, it's going to evaporate, so that could be what happened. Still don't know if the fuel line's going to work. Another bit. Just in case we got to do this in reverse, siphon it back out of her. Let's try that much. See if we can get any on that fuel pump up in the bow. Up in the bow. In the engine room, Up in the front. Throw that back on there so I don't lose it. And sit back up front. Alright, let me hook this up again. Is everything gone down there? See if we can get any fuel through this now. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. My clamp is not tight down there. We are pulling fuel. We are pulling fuel from the tank. Am I seeing any leaks up under? No sign of any leaks either. Can we hook this up to our tank and run her from our own tank? I think we can. I think we can. Let's take off the line now. Let's hook her back up to our own fuel tank. That'd be cool. Let me get this temporary one off. We also got the line filled up with fuel now, and we'll put some more gas in her. Now that we know. Now that we know we can use that line, we'll put some more gas in her. And again, check for leaks. And then, once I know the head gas is set up enough, jeez, come on. Stop twisting on me. Come on. There we go. Went a little too far. Come back a bit. Okay, I'm going to throw the rest of that gas in her. And we'll try to probably button everything else up. We hook the choke back up. Fuel adds and ends while we're letting that top pan gasket set up. And the next thing I think I'm going to look at is probably brakes. See if we can get a brake on the girl, even if it's just front brakes for now. And see what happens. Okay. Now let's pop off brake thing here. I went ahead and I got these here all torqued down. Don't fall down there, please. I got all the bolts torqued down in the top bank over there. Well, let's check out the brake reservoir, and it is bone dry, but it ain't too dirty. I wonder. Chances are very slim. I'm going to go ahead and put a bit of stop juice in there, brake juice, see what happens. I haven't pressed the brake pedal yet. This is some old stuff. I got out of something to do at some point. That's soaking a bit. I'm just going to press on the brake pedal. See how bad it's stuck. It's guaranteed it's stuck. Oh, snap. Okay, we're going to have to... Do I have any wrenches out here now? I think I do. Oh, hi. You need to destroy your home, Mr. Spider. That's okay, you can't stay there. Yeah. Over here on the old Ford has a bench. Sure. The lines on the front look pretty good. Wow, that just came free. Easy as pie. Wow. That just don't happen. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. That just came right off. Oh, can I get anything? Okay. We got brake fluid out there. Okay. I wonder, will the bleeder come free down there? Oops. To the ground. I can't believe that came that free, that easy. Got the old single pot brake master on her. So when you lose one line, you lose everything. It's cool. I'm gonna have a quick look. I'll leave you what's up there. I'm just gonna see. These lines, no doubt, are probably swelled up. Where's the bleeder? He's right in there. He's hard to get at. So let me just see if we get anything. Oh, something just gave. What was it? What was it? You're leaking somewhere. I can hear you. Where to? On the back? On the back, maybe? Yeah. Yeah, line on the rear. Okay. We can get over that right now. Actually, I may be able to make a line. Maybe able to make a line. What do I want to do here now, I wonder? I want to drive it. So, the way the brakes works on this is very simple. It's one line coming off everything and just tees off to each brake. So it comes down, tees off over here to that side, and comes over to this side, and it goes on to the rear. So if I can get this one off right here, and just cap it for now, we might get front brakes. I like to have something when I try to take her down this driveway. Sure. So, let's go over there and see what I can get there. I still don't know if I'm going to get anything out in them. Well, you're not. Yes, you are. You ain't going to be so nice. You ain't going to be so nice, obviously. So I might need some heat. Let me go get the torch. We'll give her some heat. He's came free. Everything goes spin on the line. Right to the ground again. Sure. Okay. Alright, I just got a little inch and a half nail. A little tricky if you ever get in the jam. Shove it down in your brake line. Put your brake line back on. That should block most, if not all, of the fluid. I'm going to the rear now. And let us try our front brakes. Now, okay. So I was having to go with that because it's starting to twist the line. I want to do that. So, I'm going to go over now. Top that reservoir up again and just give it a pump again. See if there's any chance we get anything on the front. Oh, this is old brake fluid. I took out something, might have been the Cadillac or something I bled brakes on, could have been the whole dump truck. Really stiff brake pedal. I got a feeling everything's seized down the wheel. I got a feeling. So, I'm just going to. We got that torque down. It's been almost 90 minutes. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's been 90 minutes, so I just put the cap back on that for now. Clean everything off here. I'm just going to start her up, put her in reverse, and just see if there's anything. If not, may have to wing it. Get her down the driveway, get her turned around. We'll get her up to the garage. We'll jack her up, take the front wheels off, see what we got going on there. So, see if we can get a break. This is also going to be the first time starting her up hooked up to her own tank, so see if we're going to get fuel. So, I'm going to try one pump. Our fuel pedal's still sticking. Something hung on the floor here next to me. Oh. We got a break. A really good break. Wow. Oh. We got a break, peoples. What is clunking against the floor, man? I think it is the exhaust. Yeah. That's great news. We got a break. I'm gonna let it auto for a little bit. Let some of that oil burn off. I don't see any fresh leak on our top pan. Pick up some of the stuff I got here. We're gonna take her down, turn her around, bring her back up, head up to the garage there. And we might size up, see what we got going on, see if we got any leaks anywhere. It's looking pretty good. So let me clean up a bit and we'll take her down. Okay, she was oil on the wall, a lot of oil still on the engine. That's all the smoke is coming up. Not gonna believe this. I just tried the park brake, and that's what's holding her right now. Park brake works. That's pretty crazy. So I'm gonna close the hood here now. Elijah over there. I'm gonna go down the driveway, turn around, bring her up head on. And I might actually hose off that engine, try to get as much oil off as I can, because there's a lot of smoke coming around her. Then see what we're gonna do next. Might size up the back brakes. See if I can get a rear brake on her. Well, you might be getting close to a test drive here. 31 years. This is gonna be the first time we moved under his own power in 31 years. So, just down the driveway, back up, might go across the beach, come back up. And we'll size her up. Let's go, see what happens. We got a belt chirping now. I'm just checking the linkages for throttle is sticking, but it is getting better. Park brake is off. Got a really good front brake. Really good. Ease her down here. Oh yeah. First time under its own power. 31 years. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's see if I can get her to move without stalling her out. Okay, so I had you just throw up on the dash. I'd hold on to you for just a little bit. Feel well stuck. So I tried to take you along with me on that ride, but just had you lies on the dash and she was a little bit jumpy, fuel pedal sticking. But she's running good. We got all the gears. We got a fuel hand. We got a speedometer. Crazy. So the next thing I'm going to do before I do anything else, I'm going to free up that fuel pedal. I might put some heat on it, a bit of spray, see if I can get it loose. It's sticking. Just can't control the RPMs from shifting her, you know what I mean? So, let me get my hood prop, which is down here. Tires out a bit. Tires are old, but that's fine for now. And this is going to be a fun car. I can tell that already. This is going to be a fun car. I'm going to get some heat on that fuel linkage and give it a spray, see if I can free it up, get it working a bit better. Then I'm going to hose out this engine with the pressure washer. Actually, there's a lot of oil down there. Where can I put her? We put her somewhere. Oil might run her up there on the dirt, probably. And clean off all that oil so you can get the smoke stopped. And yeah, take it from there. She's blowing it out here. That's the wrong cap on her. And not helping. See if I can find some sort of better cap than this one, because this is not right and there is a hole there. Cannot find her a cap, unfortunately. Put down there like that, I suppose. Okay. Anyway. Let me get the torch. And throw some heat on that. In the spray. Torch. I got the tank. Where are you, Torch? You should be by the tank. And you're not. So where are you? Oh no. Torch? Are you in here somewhere? Please? Oh, where are you? You gotta be over there. I just can't see you. You're under a rag. Oh, and batteries. These rags. Huh. There you are. Thank God. WD is in the car. Oh, I think that's as simple as that. We call blocks behind the wheels again. This is going to take her out of gear. Maybe get the car to run a little bit better. Just oil a little bit. Just to oil a little bit. Which is right there. There's my flat top. Let's just try that a little bit. Okay. Smoke is actually not too bad there now. The bit of oil we got coming up through there. I'm not sure where that chirping is coming from. It's just a belt. Now we got that freed up. I'm gonna go down, take her down again with the throttle freed up, take her for a little scoot again, Burn off some more of that oil. I'll get a better mount this time so I can take these with me easier. So let's go. Alright. I just backed down the driveway, turned around, and got down to the bottom here and realized forget to record. But anyway, we're down here now. Running a lot better. Fuel pedal's freed up. Car's idling good. A little chirp, not sure what it is, but we'll figure it out. Got to get used to the standard thing again. First time driving 3 on a tree, but you know, we'll figure it out. So let's just head down there, head down around the cove for a little cruise. We come back up, check out everything, do a few little things with the girl. I got a little plan this evening. We might go for a longer cruise in here. Everything's working good. Tidy up a few things. Anywho's, let's go for a cruise. Oh yeah. She ain't running too bad. Engine that was stuck first drive, 31 years. I am surprised how good this is running. Very surprised, running smooth. And I shifted her a second. We got steering, we got a trunk load of gear we got to take out if we do go for a longer drive. Fast up at 350. Oh yeah, we got one brake, that's plenty. Not too bad. Fix some lights. Oh yeah, smooth on the start off. I'm getting the shift and figure out. We're getting a bit of smoke, but that's a lot of stuff burning off the engine. I'm hoping. She's coming back around that second. Oh yeah, we even got third. We got all the gears. We got all the gears. Nice. Okay, let me get my hood prop again. See if I can do this one-handed. I can use a couple fingers of that hand. Neat. Okay. Oh. We lost our breather. That was the noise I heard. Okay. Our top end may still be leaking a bit. But she's running pretty good. Belt is a bit loose. I'm going to snug down the top pan again. I'm not real happy with the brake kit to go for a longer drive. Anyway, next step, I'm going to get the pressure washer, get all this old oil off the engine here and see if we do in fact have a leak or it's just old oil that's just continuing to burn off. I don't know. Kind of think we still got a leak. Anyway, okay. Okay, got the old pressure washer. Let's hose off the engine. See what we got going on. I did tighten down the valve cover. I missed one bolt. So it wasn't tight. Plug her in, Ryan. She will work a lot better. You'll get more pressure. Yeah, okay. All right. There we go. Okay, so I'm actually going to... Next step now is... I'll move these two girls. I'm down there somewhere for now out of the way. I'm going to run her up in front of the garage doors. I'm going to jack up the front end, have a look at the brakes. That's really the only thing stopping me now from going on a nice little cruise, I think. So let's check out if I can get good front brakes on both sides. I'll be content. I'll button up a few things in the interior, put a few things back there, probably put the door panel on and the window cranks, and we're going for a little cruise. Oh, I'm not too dirty to get in this girl. I got a little picture running over there before I back up. It's just stuff on this side. Yep. That should be good. Get my safety stands, jack stands. That one. Just gonna bring her down so she's sitting on. Yep. Never leave it there like that. Perfect. Now, let's pop off those hubcaps. There we go. Come on. Just. Okay. Well, I got it. Okay. And they're gone. All right. Yeah. Even got the right size. I dig it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at those big buggers. Ooh. Now, I don't believe you got to pull the bearing with this one. I don't think. Now, hammer me. We ain't going sled yet. We're going a bit smaller first. I got a feeling the line is all swelled up and closed off here. That's going to be our trouble here, I would say. Ow, that was my finger. You don't feel nipped too bad, actually. What's the other side like? What's the other side saying? What is the other side saying? Oh yeah, this side's stuck. Yeah, this side over here is locked up. So, this is where we're going to have the problem. I'm very surprised with these tires. They are all, they won't pass inspection. Wow, not even packed. That's pretty amazing. This one is stuck. So, I may go in. See if this line is going to come loose. Probably not. See if we get the pressure. Like, what happens is the brake lines are so old, they swell up and they nip off. So I got a feeling that's what's happened there. You nipped off now, the brake fluid can't get back through. Oh, it's got the. So you see me hammering and banging. Is this the right way to do it? Absolutely not. So all I done was I freed this one up on the car. Got it working good enough for now. I'm in a rush. I want to take it all apart. Right way to do this, take it all apart, rebuild. I actually got a kit to rebuild these. Bought them for the 62 and I'm pretty sure they're the same. So, What a difference a little bit of elbow grease makes. I went ahead and finished up the brakes there. Camera actually died and put it in the charge up. So while you guys were in taking a break, charging up a little bit, I went ahead and finished up the brakes. We got good front brakes now on both sides. Went ahead and wiped the whole car over with a little concoction I mixed up. Brought the red out, shining. Wiped the whole car over. We got a shine on it. And I was looking at the wheels and I went, gotta do something with those too. Little rattle can, ding, 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 on the wheels. We got a totally different looking car here. It's amazing. It's shining. I think it's ready for its first drive. So, I'm going to clean up, pick up everything I got left here. I actually have to go somewhere for the night. I think I'm going to take the old 64 Biscayne for maiden boys down there. It's about an hour drive. Sure. We'll stop at the gas station, we'll throw some gas in her, and we'll be good to go. So, let's get ready to hit the road. Okay, I got everything geared up, got my bags aboard. I think we're ready to give the old Biscayne, 64 Biscayne, give her a shot. Got about 45 minutes to an hour drive. We got to stop and get gas on the way. Yep, got my wallet. I don't know, I think we're ready to go. See if the old Biscayne gonna get us there. Hey, here goes nothing. Wish us luck. Well, the main drive on 64 Biscayne didn't go quite as planned. The car ran great, but we got so far up, and the headlights, everything were working when we left. Got up there so far, and something didn't look great, so I got out and checked, and all the headlights were gone. Gave them a bang, one came back on, but tried to get going again, and it went out, and then couldn't get them back on at all. Then in closer inspection, it looks like they all blowed. So ended up having to turn around and bring it back. Couldn't get down to the cabin in the old Biscayne here, unfortunately. But I'm not calling the first drive a failure. I'm calling it a huge success. Remember, up until a couple of weeks ago, this car has been parked for, I was told, 31 years. I'm sort of thinking it might have been longer than that. When I got it, the head was took off of it, and she was stuck solid. But I got her freed up, got the original engine running, put her back together with used parts, and it runs and drives. And it runs and drives quite good. Had to do the front brakes. Still got to do the back brakes. Never got those done, but we got the front brakes working good enough to take it for a spin. Now, I could take it for a drive in the daylight. Wouldn't have a problem. The car would run just fine. But I don't know how long she will run because, as I just said, we put it together with used parts. Used head gasket, used exhaust manifold gasket. And they're all leaking. I checked the oil here this morning and we got water in the oil, which I kind of expected. You usually don't reuse head gaskets and stuff. So, don't want to ruin the engine. It runs too good. I got a kit coming, but I don't have it yet. It's going to be a few days before I get it. So, I think that's where we'll end this video here. But we'll come back and we'll redo the engine in this, get the back brakes working. And we're going to get it ready to drive to a car show, actually. So, that's going to do it for this one. Thanks for watching. 64 Biscayne, Baron Fine, back on the road again. It was a great feeling to have it running, I tell you. If you haven't done so, hit the like and subscribe. Really helps the channel out, help us grow. Keep bringing more classics, more, see what else we can find here in Newfoundland. And we'll see you next time. I painted, I should have patinaed it. I don't know.